All right, good evening YouTube and welcome back to the channel. And this week we're doing another firearm unboxing video. Today we're gonna go and take a look at the Browning 1911 chambered in .22 long rifle. This is a fun little plinker. It's actually the first firearm that I ever purchased. And the reason why I went with a small caliber pistol was one, for safety, just understanding that as a first year firearm owner, I wanted to make sure that when I was learning to handle a firearm, I didn't get into something that was more than I could handle. And also partially for the aesthetic. I've always had an appreciation for 1911s. And then when I read the reviews on this particular model, I knew that this was one that I had to have. So we'll just get right into it. This is your standard plastic hard case here. Opening it up, you've got your manuals and your marketing material. You have your pistol. This is an extra 10-round magazine. This does not come with the firearm, but you can acquire these, I think, at the store for around $20. So nice to have when you're at the range and you're trying to practice reloads. And we've got some .22 long rifle and hollow point made by Federal that's loaded in here. You've got your locking clip with a key. And let's just go ahead and take a look at the actual pistol. This one here is colored in Desert Earth. It does come in your standard kind of black and brown classic appearance for your 1911. This one I just thought looked nicer. So I went ahead and went with this color variation. Mostly geared towards right-handers, unfortunately for me since I'm left-handed. But the weapon is still pretty easy to handle at the range. You've got your non-ambidextrous magazine release, and here we have an empty magazine. You also have your thumb safety, which is not ambidextrous, and your hand grip safety to protect you from firing rounds when you drop the weapon. So let's go ahead and take a look and make sure that the chamber is clear, and it is. This is a rimfire pistol, so this is not one that you're gonna really want to dry fire at all because you don't want to damage the firing pin that's located within the firearm. Slide release here is this little lever, and this is also the takedown lever. Slide is really easy to handle. The weapon itself is light and really fun to use at the range. So we'll just go ahead and get that hammer loose. You've got front and rear sights here, a dovetail plastic sighting. This one actually has a little chip in it. This is probably the biggest gripe that I have about the firearm, is the sight is not high quality. There is also, unfortunately, not very many options for aftermarket sighting. I think if you want to get some replacement sighting, your best bet is to probably find a reliable gunsmith and have him take a look at the firearm. And unfortunately in the area that I live, the one that was suggested to me lives an hour away. So I have a little chip here from when I was cleaning the firearm, and like an idiot I accidentally dropped it, so this plastic piece got chipped off. We're currently waiting on a replacement dovetail rear sight, but unfortunately due to COVID it's taking a little bit longer for that to come into the mail, and I have a local fire shop owner who's willing to replace this for free. So let's go ahead and get through the takedown of the firearm. So we'll go ahead and clear magazine here. Go ahead and get the slide back. So takedown of this particular firearm is not overly complicated. There's a little notch here that you line up right here. And once you're lined up, you can just go ahead and pull the slide out. And then you're good to take the firearm apart. So really easy to clean. I won't get into too much with regards to getting the spring and the actual chamber here taken out. This is pretty much standard for most of your semi-automatic firearms. There's nothing new, but the takedown is really simple. We'll go ahead and get this put back together. So we'll go ahead and get lined up. And then we line our notch up. And push the takedown lever back in. We're flush again. And then we'll put our magazine back in. And you're good to go. So for anybody that's tuning in that is looking to get into owning a firearm, I know gun sales are up this year due to all the craziness that's going on out there. This is an excellent firearm to start with. It is a little pricey for a .22 long rifle. I think on the market, the only other one that I would suggest is a Ruger Mark IV. Those are excellent firearms. They have a little bit more weight to them. They also have a single button takedown. I actually had an opportunity to purchase a tactical, but decided not to because I would like to get the light model, specifically in purple, but those are hard to find. They're not in stock. As soon as we're able to get one of those, we'll go ahead and make a video on that one as well. But this is just a short unboxing video and quick review of the Browning 1911 .22 long rifle. Excellent firearm, easy to use. And also for skills development, because the ammo is so cheap, this is one that you can just take to the range, and all of the skills that you'll develop using this firearm will transfer to larger caliber semi-automatic firearms. So if you're looking to get into using a firearm for the very first time, I highly suggest taking a look at the Browning 1911 .22 long rifle. And again, thanks for tuning in. We are using some different editing software as we're continuing to get better at uploading these YouTube videos. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click the like button. Feel free to subscribe, and we will continue developing content really just based around my hobbies. And this week we're doing one on firearms. So again, thanks for your time, and we'll see you in the next one.